Okay, so this is Richard. So tell me, you were saying that the weird system.
A very bad design. There's no drains on this roof.
Okay.
And the water's designed to run under these ridge tiles, and they're all mudded in, so I can't get them up to find out what's under there.
Okay, so
re-roofing the gravel part is not a problem at all. It's easy.
Okay.
The next door neighbor did it, but they didn't do a good job either. So.
Okay.
But anyway, I don't know what's under these ridge tiles, and until I find that out, if I have to pull all these tiles, that means I have to buy all new tiles because they're all going to break.
Okay.
Okay. I could do this roof as insulation only,
right,
with no warranty, so I can just go up to the tile and let it go at that. But that's not a good idea.
And the HOA is going to have, of course, an issue with changing the tile look, so that's strange. Now, is it the draining to the tile happen all the way around? Is that how it happens, or?
Yeah. I mean, any place where the water can get off has got tile.
So it goes under the tile. We have no idea what happens with the tiles.
Yeah, I just don't know.
So what's the condition of the actual
It's
roof?
Probably the original roof. It looks like it's okay, but hard to say. Hard to say.
Now the inspector, who doesn't know a lot about the roofs, he was like, well, he was putting it at like a 3 to 5 years to failure sort of routine.
Just a guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it leaks.
Inside it looks fine, but we don't know if it leaks either, so.
No, this is a tough thing because of this ridge tile.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's interesting. I mean, obviously if it gets redone, then it has to be worked with the HOA in some way, so.
Okay, well, they have to say what they have to say, but I can see they did it everywhere, but they, see, they foamed that roof over there, and I don't know what see, they brought the foam right up to the tile. I can see the foam on the top.
Okay, so it's a tile foam.
But where's the water supposed to go? There's no place for the water to go.
So what would you suspect is underneath these tiles if all the water is exiting that direction?
I don't know. See those tiles that come up, or the slope tile, the mansard edge?
Yeah.
I don't know what's at the top of there. I mean, it looks like the water runs under here and then probably under that tile. But that's a crazy design. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so that's next door, and they foamed right up to the edge.
You can see blisters all over the place. And
so that's from sitting water? The blisters are from sitting water?
well, it could be when they applied the foam roof that there was dampness on the wood, and that's what made the blisters. But hard to know.
So
this one's blistered, that one's not. But that one looks fairly new.
But in this case here, it does look like they went right up to the tile, almost as if they wanted the water to come over the tile as opposed to under.
There's no tile on that cutout for the entryway or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So that's where the water goes.
So the water's in that situation is going into the center area, which, because this one isn't completely surrounded, you can't.
Yeah, this one is nowhere. There's no place for the water to go.
Okay. But so in this scenario, if the HOA lets you take off the tiles along this one side,
that looks the same.
Oh, you can?
Oh yeah. I mean, it'll be brighter than the old ones, but that's okay. It's just, it'll be the ridge all the way around.
Okay.
But this, we're talking a fair amount of money.
So, not holding you to any of this stuff. Let's say they want to redo this roof.
Right.
And they need to redo the tile. I know, right? Let's walk over here, be a little bit quieter. Like ballpark kind of stuff, range, from X to Y, so that they kind of have an idea.
40, 90. Be about like $1,500 just to buy the tile.
$1,500 for tile, okay.
And then we have to install it, of course. But I don't know how we're going to finish that until that tile comes off.
Right, right.
If I foam all the way over to the mansard tile and then put that cap tile back on, then it'll probably work.
Okay.
Because then the water will flow down the front of the mansard.
Right.
Instead of under it. It looks like it flows under it now, but
Right, but you have no idea. I mean, it does look like there's a space next to each one, so it would make sense that there's some sort of ridge, and then that's just decorative, more or less.
Oh, of course.
Okay, so let's say So would it be a foam roof that you would probably suggest for
Oh,
this?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it gives a good insulation. The energy bill will drop tremendously.
Tremendously? Okay, so
Yeah,
the bill
30,
goes way down.
35%.
Oh, that's
sure.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would strip off the gravel and then
Clean
just
it,
clean it
prime it, foam it, and coat it twice.
and coat it twice.
Yeah.
So there's a 1,500 tile and then installation, whatever that costs you.
Yeah,
Installation.
no, it's going to be about $8,000 or $10,000.
8 to 10 probably.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's what I mean, that's what I need to know is like,
Right.
how do you plan for it? Now, the guesswork of the three, like if they were to, these are buying this, you know, they're excited about it, but they have to plan for the redo of this. So,
If it's not leaking, they don't need to do anything for a while. They could do this a year from now or 2 years from now. But if they live here in the summer,
it'll really help with the
Oh,
bill.
yeah,
Okay,
tremendously.
okay. So it can be planned out, but it will cut the bill a lot as
Yeah.
far as air
I
conditioning.
have to get one of my tile guys to come over here and break into there and see what's under.
Okay,
That's the only way to do it.
that's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, man.
Yeah, I really need to get somebody to pull these up.
So we're looking a little closer at this, and it's possible what's happening is that the water is hitting here underneath,
Yeah.
and then it's probably
Maybe
because
the
this
roof
is up
over-
here, and you can
maybe
see the water
roof
going down.
overlaps those. You know, the roof comes out further than the tile.
That's what I'm thinking. That you know that edge we saw over on the other side. I bet that edge goes over this tile.
Then I definitely have to take these tiles off.
I think that those have to come up. So I think that's a set cost. No matter how you look at it, that's a set cost. If you're going to do it right. These other people who've been doing it have been sort of weird. But, okay. Because if you look at the water patterning along all of these
Yeah, I
tiles,
see it on the outside. Not so much here, see?
but I think this is probably, maybe it's a little lower over on this side, is there's water patterning over there
A
too.
little bit, yeah.
And it does seem to come out, if you see where the dark edge of each of those tiles are, that's where you see the most water patterning. So I would imagine that the structure, we're going to put quotes around structure, of those fabulous tiles, is
Yeah,
to allow
no,
the
they're
water.
just a trim piece. They're not doing anything.
So chances are, I would assume that your roof has to come over whatever edge it is there, new tiles to make it look pretty, but the water's coming underneath those tiles and then sheening down, which is still a stupid design. We're gonna go with that?
No, I've never seen one like this.
All right. All right, more discovery. So underneath the tile, there's a metal strip that's going underneath those top tiles. So that means that that's, like we were talking about above, you've got your roof coming up to that, and then it's sheening down. So these top tiles are the ones that need to get taken off.
Yeah, I can see the paper here in a couple places. It does. The roof comes up over the mansard tiles.
Okay, so roof over. Oh, and actually right here on this last one, you can totally see.
The paper.
Is that paper or metal? That's metal flashing underneath
Maybe,
that top
yeah,
one.
yeah.
So that's metal flashing there. So there's a metal flashing strip that you would then go up to, and then you'd put the tile back down on top of it. Okay.